Hello, welcome back to my channel today. Thank you so much for all those who came to check out my last video. I really appreciate you taking the time. I hope I let you know, all those who leave me comments, how grateful I am. Okay, so today we're back on Junk Journal January, and as you can see, I've now organised a tie for this journal. What I did, I've got some very neutral creamy coloured sari silk, and I used my distress oxides to ink it, and I've used a couple of green shades. I think it was old paper and shabby shutters I used in the end. You can see there's a little bit of darkness scattered around, but that works just fine for me. I think that goes reasonably well with the journal. Okay, so yesterday's was this folded piece, so we'll put that aside for now. Today we're working on top 5. That was the prompt, and I've thought about this and in the end I've decided to go with my top 5 things for junk journaling, and I hope you can read this. I've listed them not in any particular order, but just as you know, they came to me. I've got tags, book pages, fussy cutting, embossing, and that's, you know, just dry embossing and embossing with paste, and labels. Okay, so they're my 5 things, and I thought today that I would use those 5 things on my page. So basically I'm making a tag. So my tag uses, that will be the backing, some old German book page. I've got some dry embossing here that's done on very thin photocopy paper, really. And I've spritzed that with some gold. I'm using this Bow Bunny gold glimmer spray. That's already done. And then I've got a few bits and bobs to collage, and this pretty image, which is, of course, fussy cut. So I think that more or less takes care of my prompt list. I've also got out my fine tech, and what I plan to do is add a bit more gold around these torn edges. Might not be all the way around, but I want to add some gold around there, so I'll probably do that first. And I'm going to stop talking and just get on with this, and I'll see you at the end of the video. So there we are, there's our tag made. I was debating whether to do any stitching on this, but I don't think I will. I think I'll leave this one. Now, the page it's going into is this one, which is rather dark. So I think I'm going to cover that, and I'll just bear with me while I grab some papers. I'll be right back. So I've picked 3 pieces of paper, some music paper, this is book page, and some plain, I've obviously embossed this at some stage, or used it as a pad on some embossing, but I want to leave that reasonably plain because you could journal on there. That's how I'm thinking. So the first one to go down will be this one. So I'll use my glue stick for this, and I'm going to do a bit more embossing, but I'm going to use some embossing paste, which will be interesting. I've never done that on video before. Could all go horribly wrong. We'll see. All right. Now this is the area I want to emboss. So we'll leave that off for a moment. I've got a Stampers Anonymous embossing folder here. And let's have a look. What will we go with? She won't actually see much of this. To hold it up to the light to really decide which is the best. I might go there. Okay, now I'm going to use masking tape to hold that down. Do this a bit carefully. And I really need it to end there. I don't want all this. So that's there. And there. We'll see how that works. That should be, put a bit, that should work quite well. So I'm using, who's this? Dreamweaver embossing paste, Studio 490. And I do get in a bit of a mess with this, I have to say. So fingers crossed that this works out. You hear the kookaburras? It's been raining here this morning and I think they quite like it. It brings out the bugs. And we have got a little local family. They're quite territorial. Okay. I think that's a reasonably even coat. Let's see. There. Ooh, look at that. Not too bad. Not too bad. Right, I might just quickly go and wash this off. back in a flash. Okay, so that's just about dry. I've made it quite thick, so it takes a little while, but it's almost there. What do you think? So pretty, isn't it? I actually like it on craft, but it looks quite good over the music paper. All right, so that's our tag, and our page rather. Our tag is here, and I've added a black safety pin down this side because I thought that looked a bit sparse, that corner. Couldn't resist. Yeah, so that's it. My plan is just to add this to the page with a gold paper clip. There we go. Now, where's my prompt? Here it is. Top 5. And we'll pop that down the bottom, I think. Or maybe down this way. There we go. Number 17, top 5. Thank you very much for calling past today. I hope you enjoyed this quick video, and if so, please consider a thumbs up. And I'd love for you to subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, thanks so much. You enjoy the rest of your day. See you soon. Bye.